It's what people don't tell you. I've seen a lot of channels about different states because I lived in 3 states. I lived in California, I lived in New Jersey, and Florida. And people don't tell you. I liked California when I lived there. I lived there for 10 years. I loved it. I love the whole beach and the pier. I love the nature hikes I used to take. I love many of the cities there. The first city that I lived there was in Long Beach, and I loved it. And I lived almost by the pier in the aquarium. Very beautiful. The air is nice and clean, but it got to a certain point that I don't know if it's politics or I don't know what happened, but the Long Beach started to get dirty and it started to have a lot of, you know, it was not as organized as it used to be, and it started to have a lot of graffiti and a lot of homeless, and it started to not be safe. Besides it not being safe, it started to have a lot of um, how you say, it got expensive. It got very expensive. And it's sad because California is a beautiful state, has a lot of charming things. It has a lot of places to take if you have a family. It has like beaches, it has waterfall, it has the Big Bear where you could see snow. It's near Nevada where you could go to Las Vegas. Very beautiful. And then I lived in New Jersey. In New Jersey, you got the four seasons because right there you have the snow, the blizzards, the heat. And also I went to the beach there too. The beach is good. It has a pier just like in California, but it's not as beautiful as California because California has the palm trees and stuff. And I lived in Florida. I seen a lot of video of Florida, but people never tell you the things people never tell you because they tell you about the bugs. There's a lot of bugs here. It's true. There's a lot of bugs depending on the time because it's not always. And but they don't tell you is that Florida is a farmland and that each city is very far apart. Like if you go to Orlando and Tampa and Daytona Beach, Jacksonville, Palm Tree, is it Palm Tree? All those different cities, they are like an hour apart. They're not close. The cities here are all apart. They're not one beside the other. And then to go in between them, you have like little cities, cities, almost like Texas. Texas is almost the same. And I thought that Florida would be like, New Jersey and New York and California, where you have like, big city and then there's another big city and then there's another big city. It's not. It's not interlaced between big cities. The big cities is far away from each other, and then in between is like little towns, like little farm towns in between. So if people move to Florida, they have to be careful. They have to know how to drive and have a good car because you're going to be driving around. Okay? And the biggest city in Florida, the first biggest city is Jacksonville. Then is I think Miami, and then is Tampa. Then is Orlando. And they're not that big. They're not as huge as Los Angeles and Santa Monica and Beverly Hills and stuff like that. And not as like big city like New Jersey have, and like like Texas, they have the Austin and Dallas and Houston. That's huge. So that's a little information for the people that don't know and want to live in Florida. So be careful, because when you live here, don't think that the cities are connected. The cities are far away from each other. And if you look at the map, you will see that the cities are far, and between of them is very small towns. You have very small town like Ocala, Gainesville, and other places. So a little knowledge for you guys about where you move, because Texas is almost like Florida. And I think Alabama too, and Tennessee, all the cities are like very distant from each other. Don't think that you're gonna be going to like, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and California, where each city is like almost near each other. Like it's like 10, 20 minutes from each other, the maximum 30. Here, you have to travel. You have to travel a long way.